Make yourself comfortable. You want some coffee? You want anything like that?
No.
You do? Oh, well, yeah, good. We want Deepak to be. So Deepak's going to show us how to submit a kattis program.
So basically, go to open.kattis.com. Then you go to login. I have my Google account signed up with this, so just gonna log in.
What's your password? Just kidding. Never mind.
It's kind of scary.
There's a lot of dots, man. Which is a good thing.
So basically, you go to problems, and then there you have a list of all the problems. These are the most popular problems that are tried by people in kattis. You can sort them according to difficulty, and then when you click on difficulty, it will sort them from the low difficult to high difficult problems.
If you click twice, it'll probably go high to low, right?
Yes. So if you press it twice, it comes from high difficulty to low difficulty.
9.4 to the top. Oh, good. So yeah, we want to do increasing difficulty. But go ahead.
So these are the first problems that I did when I started kattis.
This one was take 2 stones. Can you search for take 2 stones? Did you do that one?
Oh yeah, I already did
you
that.
You did it? Okay. Huh?
So there's a very simple hello world problem at the first for everybody who starts on kattis.
Okay.
It's basically a print line with hello world on it.
Right.
So you click on the problem, and then you go to submit. So there you have two options. You can either drag and drop a .java file into the kattis, which you have lined up, or you can switch to editor and actually code on itself.
Okay, cool.
So
Copy
basically,
and paste is my favorite.
so you basically just code here, and then say just a class here. So you have a skeleton.
Does it
now.
matter what the class is?
That we'll get to that in a minute. This
Okay.
class right here, you'll have to specify it in the
Oh, you
main
do,
class
gotcha.
right there. So whatever your class name is, you have to specify it here.
What if
Then
what if I do it in some other language?
It doesn't matter. You can switch the language.
Gotcha.
Here's the problem ID,
Gotcha. No problem.
and then this is the language. You can code in all
we
these
want
languages.
Java, so you're right where you
Yep.
need to be. So.
And then your main class you specified here. Your code goes in there. Say you want to print just your hello world, because that is this problem right here.
Does it have to be literally the correct time? Okay.
In kattis, that is a problem. Your output has to look exactly like their
That's
output.
okay. That's
So
like
all the spaces,
12 o'clock. I'll be with you. Yep.
all the spaces and all the symbols used, everything has to be just in place for it to accept your answer.
Does it ding you on points if you submit errors?
No,
Okay, good.
no. Actually, that's actually a good thing that kattis has. The more you try and the more you get wrong, like if multiple people get it wrong, the difficulty level rises for that problem.
And then
So-
not only that, it also doesn't tell you what your errors is. It doesn't
That's okay.
specify them.
That's
and
okay.
that's the good thing about it.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Because
So-
now you really gotta look.
Exactly. It's a thinking. This is real world. This is more thinking. We're here coding, but this is thinking. It's really where you want to be, is in the
And
thinking.
that's what.
So you basically have to have your code inside the editor.
Beauty.
And then just submit it. After you submit this, it will say compiling. It'll take a minute to compile it. If there is compile error, it'll say compile error. If there's wrong answer, it'll say wrong answer.
Beauty.
It will say if there's runtime error, it'll say runtime error. If
Great. So
time
you're
limit
working on
exceeds-
some. Are these all yours?
Yeah. And
Nice.
then if there's time limit exceeded, it'll say time limit exceeded. There's a problem that I've worked on for so long that it just gives me error on 5th or 6th of the input file. You can only see the first 2 input
Right,
files for
yeah.
most of the problems, and then after that there will be input files, there will be separate test cases, which you won't be able to see, but you'll have to
But you
code for
could go
that
into
as well.
Submit J, make a whole bunch
Yep.
of test cases, and just try to just
That's-
exercise every
that's
branch
what
of
I-
code.
That's what I do. I code separately, I test separately, and then I just copy paste the code into the editor and submit. That's how you do
Excellent job, Deepak.
So-
I love it.
And then after you refresh that, okay, this is a compile error.
Hey, to me, that's normal. Compile error, that's programming.
It's already accepted it. So you
can't
basically,
see
oh
the
yeah,
code?
yeah, this is actually good. So you basically,
You forgot a brace, right?
I don't know what happened,
It
but
said reach parse.
when it says there's some kind of error, you just go to the problem, just click on the problem, right, and then go to My Submissions, and then there'll be a ID here. Just click on the ID. It'll take you to your code, and then there's an option to edit and resubmit that.
Right, you didn't close your
So
class.
Does it tell you?
Yep.
Does
It tells you what the problem is.
It tells you your error?
Yeah. It tells you where you're wrong. It tells you if you exceed a time limit. It tells you if that's a runtime error. It tells you if that's a compiler error. It tells you all the things. So you basically, yeah, you basically edit it and then you submit that. I've already submitted that, so
You cannot do Hello World for credit. You have to give me something.
I was gonna say I did a couple of kattis problems like.
Yeah, there are problems.
Yeah.
And like I never knew like it shows you your.
Yeah,
what you
well, that's
did.
why you have experts. Tell you, hang around with people, you just absorb millions of little pieces of information.
So you have a
Good.
lot of problems in here that you can do.
So before you do one, send me a canvas message and I'll say, yep, that's good enough. And then the second one's going to have to be more points than the first one. You can't like be doing one pointers the rest of the class.
So that's how we do kattis.
Nice. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Thanks for
Beautiful
having me.
job.